I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is take 2 of Dragons of the Frozen Seas. We are rejoining the party right after they have entered the first city and battled some frost trolls. And before they can fully rest and recover, as they are just beginning to get their short rest in, they hear the sound
We
of
don't
battle.
need those stinking buff spells.
You hear the sound of battle coming from up ahead. You run further down the chamber to see a large chimeric beast with the head of a polar bear and a walrus and a white dragon battling a large ursine warrior wielding a long-handled axe in two hands that he is using to keep the beast at distance. But you can also hear coming up from down the hall another beast. And although you cannot tell if this one is any bigger or smaller, just the fact that there is more tells you that this might be a long day. So now we go to turn order, and if you guys disagree with the marching order in any way, now's your chance to quick set it, and then once I start the turn order, then of course you're limited to your movement. Except for you, Ambrose, of course. You're kind of stuck where you're at.
Are you guys wanting to fire off some buff spells before we do it, or in which case we'll put you guys first, or?
Yeah, so if you guys take your time getting here, then what would happen is we would do a round of you guys not actually being here on this map. We would still go in turn order, and then on your next turn, if you move, your action would be to get to this point on the map.
So you're saying we could buff up in the pre-initiative turn?
But Ambrose will still be fighting the Chimera that whole time.
Well, we could also just have the people that want to do buffs buff, and then have people act after them.
Ulf, hold your action until I have mine. I'm gonna cast a buff spell on you.
Are we going to do the haste bit again, Nawari, or?
How do the size of these corridors compare to the size of the beast?
Basically same. Like it's a 10-foot corridor, and he's got a 10-foot space reach.
Retreat where they couldn't get at us.
There are tinier corridors down the side where they could not get at you. Yes.
Got it. So there's no obvious narrow corridors where they couldn't get.
No, there is. Directly to the left is one.
Okay, good to know. So everybody got that? We go over there in those narrow corridors. They can't get at us.
That would take a long time. It's like you got to go around the whole.
Host address name for Fantasy Grounds?
Good.
Forward.
Good thief epic roll.
By the way, Eric intends to cast Bull Strength on Ulf.
Yeah, and I'll start the initiative as soon as I get confirmation. Is that what you guys are doing? Then is staying back and casting buff spells, because that's going to cost at least 2 rounds. 1 to cast the buff spells, 1 to get onto this map, and then you'll be going on the 3rd round.
Well, if I cast my buff spell on Ulf, and Ulf holds his action until I cast my buff spell, that shouldn't slow him down any.
Ulf would technically be able to use his first turn to get onto the map at that point, but then would still not be able to, move from his position on this map.
Well, he wouldn't be able to do that anyway, then.
No, yes. Essentially, you guys are being given a choice. Rush directly towards the sounds of battle, and you'll be where you are on the map, plus or minus, a 5-foot step here or there to adjust the marching order, like I said. But basically, you would be here, and on your first turn, you can move on this map and do whatever, because you rushed straight here, but of course did not have time to cast buff spells. Or you can be like, oh, there's battle up ahead. Wait, let's cast some buff spells, then move on to the map, then take your turns.
Alright, let's just rush in. To heck with this.
Let's get there.
I gotta figure out how to give myself my bull strength back, though.
Then we begin with Ulf's turn. Yes.
Scotty had cast that on you, but it's gone now.
How do I enable the distance calculator with pointers?
Okay. Hold on. There was. Oh yes, if you control left click on one guy, it'll give you the distance between you in a straight line, and then if you're just looking to like count out your movement, it's 6 of the squares when you zoom in. Oh, I can do this too for you. All right, there. Now try to move, and you will see that it like counts it out, and then I have to accept the movement. No, it just lets you move, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing accept movement, so I think it just. Oh, there it is. Accept movement. There you go. Yeah.
Do I have to go all the way around the stairs, or can I shortcut it?
Okay, so as you can see, there is 2 levels to this. The first set of stairs here leads up about 10 feet to this first platform, and then the second set of stairs is another 10 feet to the second one. So Ambrose is about 20 feet up from where you are right now. If you want to bypass that bottom part of the stairs there, like you're saying, instead of going all the way around, you would need to make an athletics check in order to try and jump up onto the stairs.
Nah, I'll just take 2 move actions and do that.
Yep.
And I think you have to accept the movement.
Very well, then I shall. All right. Frost Chimera. He is engaged in battle with Ambrose. You can see his massive wings flapping as he rises up on his hind legs, kind of like a polar bear or dragon would. His massive tusks of his walrus head slash at you as the dragon head bites at you and the claws slash at you.
That sounds painful.
Well, we'll see if any of them hit before we decide how painful it might or might not be.
Okay.
All right, so all of them hit. So it is indeed extremely painful, probably, likely.
Stop hurting me. It's very painful.
All right, as the beast's claws, tusks, fangs, and just massive body weight slams into you again and again, you find yourself being beaten down until you are heavily wounded. But as you can see from your character sheet, and if you have the combat tracker, which is the 2 crossed swords up in the upper right there, you still have over half of your hit points. So although that was an attack that could have crippled some of the weaker characters, as a massive Ursine barbarian, you're able to shrug off much of the damage and keep fighting, fortunately.
Okay.
And then I have to check something because I thought I was supposed to have a breath weapon here. Oh, yeah, okay. I am going to pass the turn and then do this like this. So this is not actually attacking anyone. I'm just testing something. Ah, never mind. Okay. I can't do it that way. Ah, ha, ha. So I am going to have to learn how to do that. Duly noted. Scotty's in play as an NPC. That should not be. Okay, it says you own Scotty. And oh no, you can't move the token around right now until I let you. Cronin owns the PC Scotty. I can't see her. I'm just gonna clear the ownership. That'll fix it for you. There you go. Go to characters and choose PC and all will be better.
That did it. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Keep going. Didn't mean to interrupt the flow.
It was fine. I'd rather have that fixed right away. As the sounds of the battle continue, you also hear the heavy panting of another chimera running down the halls. It has not appeared just yet, but you can tell that it is just around the corner now. And now it is your turn, Bruce. Scotty?
Oh, who is you?
I said Bruce.
Oh, okay. Didn't hear that. Well, Scotty's going to move forward. Oh, I can't seem to move the token.
You can. I have to accept the movement
Oh, I
once.
see. Okay.
So you can see that's 10 feet. Is that all?
Got it. She would just like to...
That's all you want to do? Is
No, I can't figure out the interface.
oh, okay.
She wants to move 30 feet to the left.
Oh, okay. So you've got 10 feet selected there. Try. Yeah, there you go.
I'm trying. I don't know how to zoom in and out on the map. And
mouse wheel. Mouse
Oh,
wheel.
I don't have a mouse on that. Okay. I should attach a mouse. Okay. That would explain it.
And then also you can pan around with the gold square with the 4 arrows.
I know how to do that.
Gotcha.
So, can you just move her 30 feet to the west? I can't figure. I can't do it with the too newly into the software. It's still doing stuff. Need to attach a mouse, etc.
All right, that was 15 feet.
Yep. Let's have another. Keep moving.
Yep. Go ahead. Move it. No, 15 more.
I can't move.
Pan. And then once you pan over, now move again, and then I'll accept the movement.
I'm trying.
I know.
Very okay.
Without a mouse wheel being able to zoom in and out, I can imagine that it's a little clunkier. Yes, I will.
So there's another 15. I'll just attach a mouse.
Yes,
Easy.
please.
Okay, there's another 15 feet. Okay, so she still has a standard action, correct?
Yes, sir.
She's going to yell to everybody and point to the corridor, the narrow corridor just to her south. Does everyone see it? And she's going to point. That's too narrow for them. If we go down that way, they can't follow us. Did everybody hear that?
Yes, but
I know that's not where we are now, but we can run away down there and they can't follow us.
I think we should do that. That sounds like a pretty good idea.
if you run that far, it's going to take like 4 turns to get to the battle. Just so you know.
That's 1 turn of movement at a dash. 1 turn of movement.
And you call out loud enough for the Earth sign to hear, huh?
She did. She called out narrow corridor there. Is the Urson fellow within 30 feet?
I don't.
If you control left click on him, it'll tell you.
Can't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, here, let me do it for you.
Exactly 30.
Okay, I believe that's the range of a bull's strength spell. So, Scotty, did we pick up any Ursine? What language? We lived in their village for a few days.
Yeah.
Right. She would like to call out a greeting to the Ursine in the Ursine language, mutilated as it is from living there, and then she casts bull's strength on that Ursine creature.
Okay,
Done.
so if I go to your actions here, and then you have bull's strength.
The intention there really is just to let that creature know that we are allies, not enemies, because an enemy would never do that.
And then cast bull strength at Ambrose. Boom.
Cool.
And then that should automatically apply the strength bonus, but I'm going to check right now to see. All right, I am not seeing anything applied, but let me see if there's an effect under your character.
I was just applying negative damage last session to do it.
Yeah, I don't see an effect on you, so let me get this.
After doing that, Scotty calls out again. Hopefully, she has the Ursine's attention. Let's retreat down that narrow corridor. They can't follow us. Done.
How many rounds is that?
What?
Bull strength.
It lasts for 5 minutes. That's 50 rounds.
Got it. Boom. +4 strength for 50 rounds.
Here's the thing, though. I'm in here fighting this thing for a reason.
Yes. Would you like to know what that reason is?
Sure, since it's my character.
Yeah. So, you are a member of this Ursine tribe that they are speaking of, that they had spent some time with, and their warriors have been searching for this first city for generations, and you are one of the first to set foot here in hundreds of years. And so you have been fulfilling your tribe's goal of recovering some of the lost weaponry and artifacts from the first city to turn the tide of your war with the frost giants, who you guys hate because they are just, pretty much the enemy of all life. The frost giants in the Norse themes are effectively the bringers of Ragnarok. And
So I will say back then, thank you, my friend, but I must fight this beast until I die, and I will stand my ground.
no, I won't back down.
I imagine the added strength could help you.
We'll find out.
It can't hurt. And so Scotty, in the top right is the crossed swords, and then that'll bring up the combat tracker for you to end your turn. I'm going to do it for you now, like you said, until you get a mouse. It's just going to be easier.
For some reason, my map just went away.
I will bring it back for you, like I did.
I got it.
Oh, okay. I do have the ability to bring it back right away, so no worries.
Okay, so is it Eric's turn now?
Yes.
Okay, hang on just a sec. Alright, I don't think I can get line of sight on that Chimera.
Oh, sorry. I am accepting your movement right now. I didn't see that you had already put the line out there. It's a little color matched to the map.
Well, I'm just on the other side of that wall there. I can peek around it, huh?
Yeah, so the Chimera has 20 foot of elevation on you from the stairs and everything, so it actually is really hard to target other than the fact that it's so large and kind of standing on its two hind legs right now. So you can, see it to target it, but if you're trying to like shoot a bow and arrow at it or something, it does have partial cover.
Okay. Hang on just a second. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do now. Okay, since it's on the high ground. The Chimera's on-
Correct. Very high ground.
Well,
20 feet up high ground, and the domed ceiling in this chamber is roughly 50 feet high, so this Chimera could even take flight in here if it wanted to.
okay. Is everything on the level of the Frost Chimera high ground?
Yes, correct. Those
Basically up on a stage, so to speak.
Yeah. These guys are fighting on a stage for your amusement. Are you not entertained?
Alright, Eric is going to shoot a lightning bolt at it. Or at least attempt to.
Lightning bolt. Oh, target it. Oh, good. You got that. And then yeah, lightning bolt it. Nope. Incorrecto. Hold on. Let me assist you. Yes, sir. Okay, so we go down to level 3. Call lightning. And under call lightning, you click on the magnifying glass on the right hand side there, and then you will see cast,
Okay, I see it now.
attack, and so you just yes, and then now it rolls the Chimera's reflex, and so I can let you know that as your lightning bolt streaks through the air towards the Frost Chimera, it nimbly, for its size, dodges to the side just in the nick of time to avoid the majority of the damage. However, this is half damage on save, so you still grab the first damage, not the second one. The second one's for like water creatures or metal creatures, like anything that's extra affected by lightning. So this only takes the 3d6, but you drag that over, and then it automatically should, damage 4 because half. So there you go.
That's Eric's turn.
So the two crossed swords up in the top right is the combat tracker. You just push the down arrow, and that ends your turn. You got it.
It's only 3d6?
Only 3d6 damage to anything that's not like water or metal based. So the The 3d10 is for, anything else.
Okay. I'm gonna go this 30 feet right here.
Indeed you do.
Do I have line of sight for Ulf or no?
No.
Okay. Well then
In
that is-
fact, the only thing you can see is Scotty and Eric, and then like the room beyond them, the pillars and stuff like that, but you can't even really see up the stairs at all.
I didn't think so, but I wanted to make sure. So I'm just gonna move a little closer, and then I am going to. That's all I'm going to do for right now, and then I am going to end my turn. But I am probably gonna I'm gonna if I get the chance to line of sight with Ulf, I plan on doing resist energy.
You can
Well, if
take
you
move actions.
Yeah, if you move again, then you can't ready an action, or you can just ready an action to where if Wolf comes within line of sight.
Yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ready. And that'll be my turn.
Guys, there's a much mechanically simpler way.
Oh,
You cast the spell, and since it's a touch delivery, that just means that you hold it, and the next person you touch, you deliver it to. You can delay a few rounds if you need to.
Oh, there you go.
well then that is what I will do. Thank you, because I did not know that.
Yeah, so just go to your actions and cast resistance.
Well, that's a spell.
Yeah, it's under actions.
No, I'm not trying to cast resistance. I'm trying to cast.
Touch of fatigue. Get him.
No, resist energy. Okay, so I'm at resist energy. Do I cast it now or just save?
No, yeah, cast. Perfect.
Now what do I do?
And now you end your turn.
And I forgot how to do that.
Combat tracker, the crossed swords in the upper right, and then the down arrow.
And that spell is still active. As soon as you touch someone, you'll deliver it.
Down arrow.
You got it.
Oh, did it?
Yep. Narori.
So, what do I know about frost chimeras?
Well, since you're from the plane of ice, you would actually know that they are, like chimeras in that they have the body parts of 3 different animals. However, being from, a Arctic climate like this, instead of a red dragon head that breathes fire, or, a lion's head, or a goat's head, that they have a head of a polar bear and a walrus and a white dragon, all 3 of which gives them cold based abilities, and because of the polar bear and the walrus, they actually have the ability to hold their breath underwater for quite some time. Not, obviously like a fish or even a whale, but still a considerable amount of time that they can spend underwater, making them one of the, only creatures to have both a fly and a swim speed.
And Ori sort of like hearing the fact that there's an ice chimera ahead, he sort of mutters to himself, "Oh, joy." And he and North are going to go try and head to like where everyone else is. I can't seem to move north.
1 second, I have to accept the movement for him. Actually, it says you haven't tried to move him yet. There you go. Perfect. So now you and North move up.
We don't have proper sight of either Ambrose or the Frost Chimera.
Correct.
Frost sort of like puts his hands on Eric's shoulder and casts haste.
I think haste would be on all of us.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a party thing.
Yeah, just taste everyone you can touch. Yeah.
So target everyone that you're touching.
How do I do that?
Control left click. Oh, stop targeting the Frost Chimera. So control left click on the Frost Chimera.
Yeah, we don't want hasty frost chimeras.
It's not a touch spell?
It can hit. It has range of close, 25 feet per 5 feet.
He still doesn't have line of sight on you, though.
Yes, but he can get all the party members, even if you rule, except for me. And
Got it.
right.
Got it. Yep. So because he doesn't have line of sight, he can't get you, but he can get everybody else regardless of the touch. All right, so now you got Jalivy, Eric, Scotty, and don't forget to target yourself and North as well. All right. Now, under your Actions tab, you should have haste. Yes, but what you need to do is open the magnifying glass and then drag the cast box over into the chat. Boom. But it doesn't say everybody's hasted. Boo on that. Let me set an effect for that. So haste, and then how many rounds does that last, Narori?
One round.
Just one round. Got it.
Oh.
What's that?
One round per level.
Oh, 1 round per level, so 6.
So like an hour.
No, like less than a minute.
Like 36 seconds or something.
Yep, 36 seconds. No, 32.
Is each round 6 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, 36.
Yeah, 36. All right, now I drag haste onto everybody. See, and then this will automatically count it down for you and everything. It tells you on your turn that you have haste. It's all just so wonderful here on Fantasy Grounds. So you don't want to haste the Chimera, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's not too late.
No, thank you.
And haste increases everybody's top movement speed by 30 feet.
And +1 attack, I believe.
And +1 dodge bonus to AC and reflex save.
All right. And then is that your full turn then, Rory?
Yep. Since I can't do anything else.
Yeah. And then so the combat tracker, you just end your turn. Perfect. All right, Ambrose, you grab your side. You can see some of the fur stained pink from your blood mixing with your white fur. You grip your long axe and prepare for what you know is going to be a hard fight. What do you do?
No, I gotta swing that axe right at this guy, one of these guys' heads.
Now,
What's the,
since you're a newer player,
yeah.
and I don't know your overall RPG experience level, I'm not the kind of DM any of these guys can tell you who steps in and tries to run your character for you, because like I believe that, you know, this is your character to play the way that you want. However, I'm just going to remind you that you are a barbarian, and the
Yeah.
first thing a barbarian does is rages.
Yes. Okay, so I got to figure out. I'm working the interface here, so if I am on turn now, I gotta which I'm hitting the little two swords, right?
Oh, okay. So now on your turn, you have the two swords. So the combat tracker is up, the brown box that says combat tracker at the top.
Yeah.
Okay, so and then on your character's thing, you have your token Ambrose, 11 initiative, 69 hit points. Nice.
Yep.
37 wounds, and then on the far right is a little black symbol that I don't actually really know what it is. I've been told that it's a Pathfinder golem, whatever that means. And so you click on that, and that opens up your character sheet easily for you right there from it.
Right.
And then under your abilities, you'll see rage 1 time per day, and
Gotcha.
and so all you got to do is drag that Pathfinder golem symbol over into the chat.
Gotcha. Got it.
And then that allows me to just like click on that easily, rather than like having to go through and open it all up myself. Now I can just link from that to what the rage does, so that I can make sure that everything is set. +4 bonus to strength, con, +2 morale bonus on will saves, -2 to armor class, and that gives you 12 extra hit points. Go away at the end of the rage, so we're just gonna make them temporary hit points.
Okay. Then am I allowed to use?
Oh, it says these extra hit points are not lost the way temporary hit points are. Never mind. Okay. And then that should be the only mechanical effects that we really need to worry about. So real quick.
It depends which barbarian he is.
So am I allowed to use these feats as well?
Yes.
So I can go power attack if I want to?
Absolutely.
Okay. And obviously I've got these proficiencies. I mean, they're already in play, right?
Yes.
I got this one. Okay. So Let me swing a sword at this guy and see what happens.
Yep. Well, hold on one second. I'm almost done putting in all of your stuff.
Okay.
I just need to give you a -2 to your armor class.
How do you get -2 to his armor class?
He's
terrible.
raging. But it's gonna pay off in the long run. You know, you don't need to worry about getting hit so much if you take them out before they can, you know, swing on you multiple times.
That would be ideal. That would be ideal.
And then this lasts for once per encounter. Oh, it doesn't have a round counter. Oh, number of rounds equal to 3 plus the character's newly improved Constitution modifier. 7 rounds of rage. All right, so let me set that up real quick. And drag that over onto your character. All right, perfect. Now that'll let us know when to take off those effects.
Resist energy.
All right, now under your actions,
Yep.
you see you have your Dwarven Long Axe, and then you have your Dwarven Long Axe Vital Strike. Vital Strike is one of your feats that allows you to, if you only make one attack at your full attack bonus instead of 2, because you're entitled to 2 attacks right now. But if you only make one attack at your full attack bonus, then you get to deal double the normal damage dice to that creature on a hit. Those extra dice do not double on a critical hit. So the payoff here, just to explain it in real simple terms, is that you are foregoing the chance of dealing even more damage by getting a crit or by simply hitting twice, because you would get your strength bonus, which is 13, each time that you hit. So you would be dealing an extra 13 damage at a minimum if you were to hit both times if you attacked twice. But because your second attack is at a -5, in cases where, you know, especially if you want to combine this with power attack, you know, it's harder to hit with the second attack, then sometimes it's worth it to just forego that second attack altogether, since you were more likely going to miss, and just get that extra damage dice added in. So it's like, do you risk missing with the second attack in order to get even more damage, or do you take kind of the sure thing with the base hit and just take the extra damage that you get with that?
So we're going to go with the 2 attacks.
Got it. But you would you like to power attack with that or no? So if you read the description of power attack there under feats, when you click on it.
Let's do that. Let's do it with power attack. Ready?
Okay. So wait. I have to calculate what you have to type into the modifier. All right. It says you take a -1 penalty to get a +2 bonus. However, that is increased by half if you make an attack with a two-handed weapon, which you are. So that's 3. And then it says when your base attack bonus reaches +4, it increases by -1 and +2. So you are taking a -2 to this attack. So do you see the modifier at the bottom of the chat?
Modifier at the bottom of the chat. On
On the far left. Okay.
Yep.
Push -2.
Okay.
And now you had it exact. You drag that attack right over.
Okay. So I got two. I'm rolling 2 dice basically with 2 attacks, right?
It should, yeah.
Yep.
You hit him with both of your attacks. Now, hold on, before you roll the damage, +6 in the modifier.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh, you did miss on the second one. I misread that. But that's okay, because you still get the same damage. So +6 on the modifier.
Okay. Hold on. Okay.
And then drag the damage over.
Drag damage over. Okay.
And now you can see that you dealt 27 damage, which is moderately wounded to the Chimera. And if you would have hit twice, it would have rolled the damage twice for it as well. So you swing your great axe over your head using all of your power, bringing your massive bear-like shoulders. I mean, they're not just bear-like. They're pretty much bear shoulders. And you're not wearing armor, so it's your bear shoulders. And so using all of the muscles from your shoulders and swinging your axe down as hard as you can, you strike the Chimera right in its dumb walrus face and bust one of its tusks in half, like leaving it with a funny looking grin.
Okay. That's a start.
Is that what he says? That's cool if that's what he says.
That's what he says. That's a start.
Yeah, it's a start. I'll be taking the rest of you home with me. And then if that's your turn, you just click the black down arrow there.
The black down arrow. Got it. Okay.
Oh, and then yeah, just thank you, Hazard. You were on top of that.
I always try to.
Actually, what's your initiative? I'll just set it at your initiative so we don't have that problem anymore. 14. There you go. Now it'll just both be on your turn. And Ulf. Oh, I see. You're trying to charge at the Chimera. Interesting strategy. Let's see if it pays off. Oh, you actually can't cut that corner like that, but it doesn't matter. You have enough movement either way.
Yeah. I'm charging without using the charge action because, it's not a straight line.
Right. Sorry, charge is used in the flowery poetic sense in this instance.
But I am going to yell charge because,
It's fun. And as an American, we charge first and think later.
Actually, can you use swift action outside of turn order?
Usually it has to be a reaction to be used outside of turn order unless, it's something like, what are you trying to use?
I'm just activating my animal focus to give me a bonus to AC.
Oh. Well, you could have done that on your last turn, so.
So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to run up and bash him with shield and knock him onto his chubby little knees.
Well, good luck with that, but yeah. You definitely are going to try to do that. So you got him targeted, and then go ahead. Oh, wait, you still have Ambrose targeted. You should click off of him. Otherwise, you'll be attacking him too.
Yes, I'd appreciate that.
You just charge through with your shield, get everybody, and then retarget the Chimera?
Alright, did it target it?
Nope. Control left click. Oh,
Okay.
you had it, and then you clicked off it. There you go.
You can do that during your turn.
Alright, so you try to bash your heavy shield into the Chimera. It's having none of that. It rears up on its hind legs and is just like, get that weak shield out of here.
Alright, that'll be it then.
Yeah, that's what the Chimera says. He turns his attention to you, even though Ambrose knocked one of his fangs loose. He's like, all kinds of upset that you just charged in on him like that, like he's nothing to worry about. So he is gonna attack you instead now. And he just lets loose with a full attack because, he's a Chimera. It's kind of like what he does. Actually, you know what? I'm going to just target you both with a breath weapon. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. So, in this instance, what needs to happen is you guys both need to roll reflex saves, and I apologize that I do not have it set up to automatically do that right now. I am working on figuring it all out, and we'll...
That's a 20, I assume?
If you go to combat, you'll see Fortitude Reflex Save near the middle of the page, and you can just click and drag that reflex to roll it.
Got it. Hold on. Combat, reflex, reflex. Yeah?
There you go.
Thank you.
Perfect. And so, Ulf, you fail. Ambrose, you succeed. And... stop beating up on Ambrose.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Yeah. And that results in the Chimera, Frost dealing 6d8 cold damage.
Oh,
And I
dear.
can do it again in 2 rounds.
Do you have evasion, Ambrose?
That's a good question. I would be under my abilities.
Yeah, I just know barbarians get it. I'm just not sure what level.
Hold on.
Because if you have it, I believe you take no damage if you made your save.
I've got quick reflexes. I've got. Sorry, what was I looking for? What was the ability again?
Evade.
Evade. I do not have evade. I've got uncanny dodge.
That might be it.
Do I throw that in?
Hold on. I'm making sure I'm not talking out of my ass.
If you had evasion, then for succeeding, you would have taken no damage at all.
I might be just thinking D&D 3.5.
Now you're more in my era.
Yeah, I believe that's what I was doing.
Of course, my era is the original D&D, so.
second edition for me.
And then after unleashing its frost breath directly at Ulf and his shield, some of it gets over onto Ambrose, who I am just remembering also has cold resistance 5, so I'm gonna take away some of that. That's a special bonus for being a polar Ursine that I was not able to automatically program in. I am able to do it, I just didn't have time. And so as the frost clings to your shield, Ulf, you can feel every hair on your body stand on end. This is, beyond any regular cold, the same as like a red dragon's breath would be, hotter than any fire. This is colder than any cold.
Guess I'm going to be too late.
Well, I'll just put on a jacket next time.
And now his breath recharge will be applied so that I don't forget to kill you guys some more.
Stop killing us. It's very painful.
You guys aren't even in the room yet. This is the second round, and you're still like clustered up there. Like, what's going on in there? I don't know. Looks bad. Hang back a bit. Study their tactics.
Well, I moved as far as I could that first round.
Oh, Ulf is always the exception to everything that is ever said. Yeah, when I say you guys are hanging back, obviously I don't mean Ulf.
At least I cast a lightning bolt at it.
Good old Leroy Jenkins there is always good for a charge in the first round.
Yep.
Hey, at least I got chicken.
All right, Scotty doesn't know.
Oh, come on. No one's going to comment on that?
It's a reference that I don't know.
It's a catchy tune.
No, after the party wipes, Leroy says, at least I got chicken. And then you hear him chowing down on his dinner.
Oh, yeah. I remember that skit, like, to a T. Like, that's why I gave you the nickname Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, Salt does have a little bit of cold resistance, doesn't he? He has... Check that. I think Scotty's right.
No, I believe it doesn't apply to damage, just climate.
Hello? You guys hearing me?
Yeah.
Are you guys not hearing me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hear you now.
Oh, you do hear me now, guys?
Yes.
No.
So, we heard a second one coming up, is that right? From what direction?
From the direction that it can come up from.
I see a
front
couple
of
directions
us.
it could come from.
In
To the
front
west?
of us or to the west.
Yeah, it's to the west. I mean, it's obviously not coming from the south,
Got it. So Scotty will take a 5-foot step to right there, and then she starts casting her low-level first level enlarge person, and she says loudly, she says quietly, any person who wants to get big, stick near me. And she spends the entire round casting a full round action to cast enlarge person. It'll go off at the beginning of her turn next round if she's not disturbed. She'll put it on next round. She'll put it on someone who's near if they want to. Otherwise, she'll do it on herself, which is good too. Done.
All right. Oh, by the way, Ivan and Co are still here. It's just you guys have a way big enough party at this point to where like the extra NPCs are not needed and would only bog down combat.
Let's leave them holding our camp.
I like that. Yes, it is an elegant way to keep them nearby without involving them in the combat here. So they will be just outside the first city holding the camp.
Oh, so do I do something to end my turn?
Oh, no. I
Oh, it's
told you
done.
until you get a mouse, I'll just
Oh,
help.
I got a mouse attached.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you go to combat tracker and click the down arrow, but I just did it for you. Eric.
Okay. How do I do like waypoints in my move action? Holding shift?
I'm not sure actually. That one I would need to look up. Oh, yeah, there. Is it shift?
Yes. Hang on, I'm not quite done yet.
Oh, sorry. I just saw a whole lot of movement, so I wasn't sure if that was it or not.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's gonna be-
you can't cut
that's gonna
that
be-
corner. You can't cut that corner.
Ah,
But remember, he's hasted, so he can go super, super fast.
already in.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he accounted for that or not. So
I think our move is 60 feet now.
Yeah, that's 60 feet from where I was.
there you go.
Actually, hold on. Hold on a second. I think I'm gonna stay at the top of those stairs.
Gotcha. Go ahead and just move back.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay right there so that I have line of sight. And
Okay,
that's my
now
move action.
now let me be clear. You have partial cover against the Chimera where you're at on those stairs. However, the Chimera still has partial cover from you as well.
Okay, but less cover than before.
It basically amounts to the same because now understand you're like crouched down at the top of those stairs, so you're not even level with the 10-foot platform there yet, and then those other stairs that are in front of you go up another 10 feet. So you're down like let's say 2.5, 3 feet, on the one stairs, and then there's like 7 feet of stairs by you. So that's still like 10 feet of elevation difference between you and that next platform there. And at the angle that you're at with the stairs there, it's going to make it difficult for the Chimera to target you, but also a little more difficult for you to target the Chimera unless you like use a movement to quick pop up and then you're fine, and then use another one to pop back down to give yourself cover. But you're going to have to be spending your movement to do that.
I think I'm gonna go one more square to the left. I think that'll give me a little bit better of a line of sight.
Yep. No problem. I just wanted to make it clear where you were at and how that affected you.
Gotcha. And that's going to be my move action. I'm going to use my standard action to concentrate on the Call Lightning spell that I had previously and attempt to hit him with another lightning bolt.
Or you can just not.
No, I think I'm going to.
Yep, and then so you just target him. Oh, nope. You got to target him first, And then for the secondary lightning bolt damage, he still gets the reflex save, right?
He should, yeah.
Okay.
Hang on.
So control left click on him. And yep. And then under the call lightning spell, drag the attack over again. Or the cast.
There we go. Did that do it?
Nope, not yet. You got to drag it all the way over into the chat. Oh, but that did the damage right away. You had to do the save first.
Ah, okay. Hang on. The thing is, if I hit cast, I think it's trying to cast a spell again, like from the very beginning, as opposed to just concentrating on it. Or maybe I'm just lagging.
I think I'm lagging right now.
Yeah, I obviously didn't intend to cast Call Lightning 5 times at it, although it would be great if I could.
Imagine an ability that would allow you to do that.
Yay.
All right. Is the DM here?
I do not know.
Has
Hello?
everybody
Yeah,
we all
I
need
hear
to
you.
leave and rejoin Discord? If you didn't know.
Yep.
Man, what the heck?
It's a Discord flaw. After a long period of time on, sometimes it'll do this.
Is anybody still using my screen share? Because if not, I'll drop it.
I've been using it some, but I'm not anymore. Go ahead and drop it.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you very much for doing it.
No problem.
Obviously, I didn't intend to cast Call Lightning 5 times.
But again, we'd appreciate it if you could. At least I would.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Yeah, we wouldn't complain about that.
No.
Anyways,
All right, so I've just showed host connection lost on Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I have to reboot it.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it was frozen. No point in waiting for it any longer.
Yep.
I hate to, reboot it like that, but
It's a bio break. In fact, I am going to go turn over my laundry. We'll be back in 2-3 minutes.
you should be able to log in. Of course, by that logic, should have been able to run the game the whole time.
Maybe get you a RAM chip for your computer.
Come and get your RAM.
Username already in use. You must restart and choose another user. All right, I think I have to reload Fantasy Grounds.
You don't. Just reconnect again.
It's all good. It's all good. I happen to be in a lovely spot with a bottle of wine. I can't complain.
You twisted your ankle.
I still think it's going well despite the whole disconnection.
No.
Nope, I'm still trying to connect.
Yeah.
That sounds like a network issue.
Yeah.
That sounds a lot like a misbehaving router or something like that.
Yeah.
I connected and then it said host connection lost.
It might just have needed a little more time after your reboot to start. There may have been a network change into your system after you started it.
Maybe restarting your computer a second time or rebooting your router will help.
I logged back out all the way, so.
I don't think this is you, actually, DM. The IP address that's associated with the Good Thief Epic roll times out when I ping it. I don't think they actually have a. I don't think they have anything on that server that would get a different response if they had something that would, essentially not allow me to ping it. So I think their server.
Yeah, there's a DNS problem.
Yeah, but you'd be able to run. This is not that bandwidth intensive of an application. You'd be able to run it at 25. The issue is, I think their platform is messed up right now. Oh, so you're running it. Oh, you're running it. You're running it off of your. Okay. Right, but you're not. You're not. Are you building a server on your computer to host that, or this is a third-party hosted solution, right?
No, this is right on his machine.
Yeah, this is.
Oh. Okay.
In that case, maybe flushing your DNS cache will help.
That's a good thought.
Okay, so in your computer, go to run pro. You have like Windows, right? Okay, so you go to start and then run, and then you type in ipconfig.exe. You run that program. It'll bring up like one of those old school DOS prompt things. Once you get once you get there, type backslash flush DNS cat. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm telling you right. Yeah, it's backslash flush DNS.
Yep.
Make sure you're running it as an administrator.
The other thing to do would be to log out of Fantasy Grounds and back in. Like they may be associating the wrong IP address at for them. We go through them as the middle for DNS.
I was gonna say, I'd be shocked if you're running your own DNS server out there. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Would be neat to it.
You might have to release it as well.
And it's actually a / not a backslash. I always get the two mixed up.
Sounds like we have a bunch of IT geeks on this call.
Have you found the any key yet?
Which one is the any key?
So you have it loaded up. Shall we try joining again?
All right.
No, I'm trying to, but I'm not getting any progress on the progress bar.
Same here. Mine might be connecting, but it hasn't yet.
But it is super laggy. There's dropped packets.
It says that Norori is owned.
Well, I see Ulf and Rory in it, but I can't. Usually, it has Eric for me to select a character, and he's not up. So I'm kind of in it, but not really.
It's lagging a lot, Brian. It popped up eventually for me.
Oh, here we go. I got it. All right. Eric is in.
I'm back.
Make sure you have a piece of wood nearby to knock on.
Hello, is this?
Maybe she does.
Hey, for someone in the government, that's super cheap.
That's a great reference. That was a great oblique reference there. Very nicely done.
Yep.
I know that feeling.
Because it's yummy.
Like Eva does the persimmons.
And we're back after technical difficulties seem to have been resolved. Go ahead with your turn there, Eric.
Now who's speaking?
You moved
I
up
think
there. Oh yeah.
we're all in.
I remember what we need to do now. I need to reduce the Chimera's damage by infinity.
I
Don't
think
know where
the
I
DM's
got
going to
the
Roboto mode.
And I need to give Ulf 8 hit points back because you guys pointed out he has full resistance to cold. And then now you would like to call lightning at the Chimera. And you have him targeted. So we go over to your actions tab on your character sheet, and under call lightning, way down there, we click on the magnifying glass, and where it says cast attack CLC, caster level check, and then it's got the save. I think if you drag the save over, let me just check.
Just cut out. So I dragged the save over instead of the cast, huh?
I'm hoping that's. Yep, so there you
I
go.
have no map.
So now you can see that the Frost Chimera made his reflex save. Now you drag the 3d6 back over. Under the damage for electricity. Hello?
Hello.
I hear you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if like something had happened there. All right, so I don't know why that didn't damage.
Hold on, I may not have selected him.
No, you have him selected and you did the save reflex. Roll. Oh, I know why. Roll the attack again.
I can't tell if it actually rolled. For some reason, it's full screened into the map. I don't even have a chat box.
You need to push the up arrow to dock the chat.
Yeah, I don't have an up arrow except on the keyboard.
No, on the map.
Okay, hang on. I got it.
Okay, so I don't know why it did it twice,
Because I was lagging.
but either way, uh, now you can see that it's saying it failed. So now drag the 3d6 over and it should damage it. Exactly. So now, the Chimera has taken 11 points of electricity damage as your bolt of lightning continues to streak down from the domed ceiling above it. And then is that your turn?
That is my turn.
Jalivi.
I'm under the assumption that I cannot move because Narori and North are in the little passageways.
Well, I mean, you can squeeze past an ally, so.
Allies don't block movement.
Okay. All right. Well, then I'm going to get in a semi-protective position that is still line of sight for. Let's see.
Hey, for the DM, I am back in, but I think you need to reassociate the character with the new username that I logged in with.
No problem.
Yeah, be Wrigley too.
All right. Now you can claim it. Okay, so now Jalivi has moved. Almost called her Ixlana.
Oh, you could have called me Ixlana. That's still my name on the site.
Yeah, but she did.
Where can I go to where I'm still line of sight so I can release my spell?
I think the best thing might be for you to cast your floating disc.
Well, now with where you're at right now, if you pop out with a 5-foot step, you actually do have line of sight. It's not great because he's 20 feet up, but you can see him. He just has partial cover, which shouldn't really affect too much, with most of your spells.
And I can still cast another spell because this one's been held for the last round, so. Right?
No. If you cast another spell, you lose your held spell.
But not. What if I cast it first? Do I still get another one? Because I haven't really cast
If you release resistance into yourself or someone else, then you can cast it another spell and still get the resistance. Yes.
That's what I was asking.
She's holding a spell, so she has to cast it. Deliver.
Correct.
Or let it fizzle.
Or let it fit. Exactly.
No, I'm going to cast it. So.
Well, the resistance spell is already cast. You just have to touch someone, it goes off, and I believe you can still take all your actions.
It's not even a total touch spell, I don't think. I think as long as I can, as long as sight.
You have to deliver it before you can cast another one.
Right, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's a touch spell.
Where she can move and deliver it to someone with a spell. But
It is touch. So yes, you have to touch someone, and
Yeah.
then you can
And
do
touching
whatever.
isn't even an action. If it's a touch spell, you can't hold it.
Okay, what? If it's a touch dock, I can't hold it? That means I shouldn't have been able to hold it? I'm confused
Deliver
now.
it to yourself. Protection from energy is not a bad thing. There's another one coming.
Okay, let me do
Only
that.
hold a touch spell, which this is. Everything's good.
Then I'll cast it on myself, and then... But I'll cast it on myself then.
Right. So
go ahead
click
and-
Control left click on yourself. And then under the resistance, open up the magnifying glass, and then drag and drop cast over into there.
But I've already cast it. Won't that take away? Anyway, okay.
The interface is set up for holding the charge.
Resistance is a cantrip, so.
No, I was trying to do resist energy, not resistance.
But it'll all work fine.
Oh, resist energy down here. Let me see that. Okay, so then you should be able to. You choose cold, obviously, and then that grants you resistance.
Yes, but if it's not a touch spell, I'd rather put it on the people who are actually in the line of fire.
Reduced by 10 points. Okay, so it gives you resist 10. Okay, cool. All right, so I am just going to do this.
Energy cold.
I got it. Easily fixed. Here we go.
She was anticipating the large amount of
Yeah,
incoming cold damage.
correct. Are you purposely talking like this?
No, it's the connection for him.
Oh, okay. Anyway, whoever is going to benefit the most, well, it's probably going to be Ulf, so that's where it's going to go.
I
I'm not
think
going
you
to
can
fire.
get to me.
No, exactly. It's going on yourself. So now what else do you want to do?
What?
You cannot get to me.
Okay, got it. Fine. That's fine. Done. And I'm going to move up just a little bit. Can you push me that 5-step, please?
I can see if I can. Yep, I can. Narori.
So I've already made plans to move. You already saw. So let's see. Can I cast summon monsters?
Of course.
What monsters for like summon monster 2 can I summon?
It should say in the description of the spell. I'm
I
looking.
think we skipped Jalevi.
Totally skipped her.
What are you talking about? I was doing the whole turn. She moved up. She did the release of the spell. She asked to be pushed up the extra
The
5
resist-
feet.
The resist spell was a held action.
It was-
And
She
then I
still
and then
has
I
her
asked and then I
standby
asked her
spell.
what else she wanted to do, and she said nothing.
It was my fault. He's right. I just forgot because I got sidetracked.
I mean, I don't care about, doing it. It's just like I didn't skip her. I literally like did the turn.
I know.
I
I just got
it's fine. Just what action do you want to do?
cast. Okay, wherever I can, I'll guess I'll just. I'm gonna do a
Don't forget to target him. Oh, which right now you're targeting Jalivy and Ulf.
I'm just tired. Can you just put a Can you just put a meteor on it?
There is
She said put a meteor on it.
Then now I have to clear the targets. If it'll let me.
Technically, wouldn't it be a meteorite?
Yes.
I honestly don't know, but it lagged out really bad there for a second. But now Jalivy can target the Chimera. Boom. Oh, no. Oh, I'm on Narori's turn. Okay, so I just
got
have
it.
to
So she got stuck with connectivity issues.
I just have to drag this. Boom. And then now open up her character sheet, and Meteors is right here. Cast. Oops. Alright. Reflex save for what? Doesn't say. Okay, so in order to fix that, we need reflex save. I think it's half on success. We're just gonna go with that. Alright, boom, that's done. And then now, when you do this, now it tells you that the Frost Chimera has successfully saved and should take half of this damage, which it did. However, even though it takes half of the damage, I have to manually put in that it's vulnerable to the fire damage, which means that it actually took uh 5, so 2 more. And done. And now Narori, Did you happen to see the list for summon monster, the list of animals? You'll be getting a frost themed version of whatever animal it is, but would you like to summon one animal from the Summon Monster 2 list or 1d3 animals from the Summon Monster 1 list?
Summon Monster 2 list.
And which animal would you like?
I don't see the list.
Yeah, it's hold on.
Something with 4 legs and breathing fire.
Yeah. So it should be under spells. If you go to the library, I am going to verify along with you. And actually, no, it does not provide you with a list of the animals. That is not extremely helpful, I must say.
But he could just say it, and the GM could drop it down, right?
So yeah, I don't have the list in front of me, is what I'm saying. I'm going to pull it up right now.
If this is taking forever.
Yeah, that's the curse of the summoner.
Oh,
What you get?
Okay, summon monster. Level 2.
what did the summoner say he was trying to summon?
All right. The Summon Monster 2 list has elk for a cold environment like this. And then we can do frost themed versions of giant frog, giant spider, hyena. Just recently watched on PBS Eons, I think, or perhaps SciShow, that there was actually hyenas that lived in the Arctic. So, frost hyena. I don't think octopus is necessarily the most appropriate, but certainly a white wolf could work there. Any of those jumping out at you?
Elk certainly sounds good.
Elk it is. Joe Rogan, I eat elk. Oh, are you kidding me? You guys don't. Oh, maybe I'm not. Eel elemental. No elk. How do you guys not have an elk? I am
just drop something similar. Keep it, close.
Yeah,
cow,
I'm
whatever.
just blown
Bull
away
or
that Pathfinder does not have an elk as a standard thing. So I'm not going to worry so much about the stats since it's pretty much just going to be a meat shield anyway, and I'm just going to drop an appropriate token quickly.
And Rory, where did you want it to appear?
Right here. Like right to the left of Ambrose. In front of
Yeah.
So the elk is for the current one, not for the one that's coming in. Okay. There's another one coming from the left.
Boom, there's an elk. And then is that your turn?
Yep, that is my turn.
He looks bewildered. The elk looks bewildered.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on.
He says, "Don't just stand there. Do something, you."
Yes, that's what I'm about to do.
So is North doing anything besides moving?
He's guarding the left entrance.
Ah, got you. Good idea. All right, and then so Ambrose.
Yes, indeed. All right, I'm swinging at this guy again.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
I'm gonna try. All right, so I just move in. I just roll it, right?
Yeah. You didn't want to do the power attack, right?
No, I'm good. Same thing I did last time.
Yep. And then so now, you actually miss with your first attack. You swing your axe in a wide looping arc that forces the chimera to stand up, rear up on its hind legs, and then bring it back around quickly with an upswing that catches it off guard, dealing. Go ahead and roll the damage, and it'll.
Okay. Rolling damage is. Oh, that's right. Damage side. Yep. That sucks.
Yeah, so you deal a good amount of damage to the chimera, but it's still up and fighting. Your backhanded swing, cuts a slash across its chest, but obviously this big of a creature can take more than one.
Okay. All right. So I now that I have swung and hit and missed and hit, I'm gonna have to drop off.
Okay.
I really appreciate the opportunity to play with you guys. Hopefully, I get a chance to do it again in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Awesome.
Brian. Good to meet you.
Nice meeting you. Take care.
Cool.
Good
Thanks.
to see
Bye-bye.
you, Dad. And I
Okay.
hope you really do join us.
I've had a lot of fun. It'll be good. Okay. Cool.
All right, and then now I will kind of take over there, and Ulf.
I'm gonna take my 5-foot step and then kill the son of a bitch.
Today I'ma kill him.
Go, Ulf. Kill it, Ulf. Bring it down.
Yeah, so that should give me a flanking bonus once you accept the move.
Still. Yeah.
So 2 swords and 1 shield.
You swing at him once, and he dodges, but you catch him with the backhand of your other swing, and then you shield him. Go ahead and roll the damages.
Does flanking and flagbearer get it up high enough?
No, you're not flanking. And
Flagbearer
flag bearer is a +1, which would not get it up high enough.
Okay, even the 5-foot step doesn't give me flanking?
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to accept your movement there. You're still not flanking.
Okay.
I'm back.
So roll damage for 1 and then the shield.
Correctamundo. Oh man, Excalibur slashes into him, dealing a critical wound.
Plus 1 more for Flagbearer.
And then you got to remember to add that under the +1 modifier down there, unless.
All right,
Any way we can put that in as the default so it always adds in Flagbearer since it almost always applies?
And then
We-
that
then
was
we
the
can
other. That
subtract
was the
it
other
when it
thing I was
doesn't
gonna
apply.
say was, didn't I already do that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because I'm showing. Oh no, maybe. All right, all right. I am willing to accept that I might not have.
Well, it's 921 damage, depending on how you want to count it.
Yeah. And so the Chimera, I'll give him the extra 2. It doesn't matter. He still has 2 hit points left. The Chimera, he has 1 round left before he can breathe, so all he can do is multi-attack. He turns his rage on Ulf.
How about that damn elk?
The elk didn't do anything to him.
Just teasing.
I mean, it's tasty as hell looking, but, you know.
Can we eat the elk after this battle?
I mean, it's made of ice, because that's usually the thing with Nori's summons. They're usually made of ice.
Yeah.
So
I'm
it disappears in 4 more rounds.
Oh, I'm sure you'd be great at parties with ice sculptures.
Okay, so he attacks you, hitting you with his claws for a critical hit and a miss on his bite and a hit on his slam, hit on his other bite. Wow, he's going to deal a whole lot of damage here. Okay, so first attack, bite. Well, actually, I'm going to do the claws first and see if it automatically does the critical.
It's Ulf, it's been an honor working with you.
Pretty much.
And then the only other thing that missed was the second bite. So slam, hit, bite, hit. Got it. He rips at you with his terrible claws, slams you with his massive tusks, and bites at you with his dragon head, all of which ends up critically wounding you. You are, you know, still up and able to fight, but you don't feel, you know, too good. Scotty.
Any sign of the new foe incoming yet?
No.
Okay, first thing that happens is Scotty grows big. She finally finishes her enlarge person spell. She'll grow down and to the left and be 10 foot. And that puts her looking over that 10-foot ledge, right? She actually grows south, not north. But so her head is looking over that the ledge, right?
Yeah.
So she's just going to climb up the ledge, move directly south. It's only 10 foot up, and she's 12 foot tall. Any rolls for that, or just
you need to make an athletics check or climb check to you know.
Climb check? Okay. Is it more than a DC 5? Because she has a really good climb.
Nope.
Okay, so she'll just make it.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't realize your climb was that good. I just wanted to clarify that it does in fact take a check. It's just really hard to fail it.
Yep. I think she'd like to move all the way to there. She has 60-foot movement right now, so that's another climb. Should be easy, all no problem.
All right. And pulling herself up, she moves up to the top floor.
Yep. And Ulf is still in the way, so she'll go 5 feet further south. And get to right there. And then she's going to lunge with her long spear and skewer the thing.
Oh, no. Not after climbing twice.
Huh? She's just moving.
That's not just
That's all the
movement. That's not
Oh,
all
does that
just
use an
movement.
action?
Yes, that's what I was trying to get
Oh,
across. Was that I won't,
Oh,
I won't make
Oh,
you,
I thought
I won't
climbing was
make,
just
I
movement.
won't make you roll for it, but you're certainly doing more than just walking. You're
oh,
grabbing on, pulling yourself up.
she'll just run up the stairs then. if I was just trying to save movement speed.
Oh,
The whole idea was just to get within reach of the thing.
okay.
And since she has 60 movement, she'll just go. Then, if that would be faster, she'll just run up the stairs. It seemed like climbing up the ledge that she's right by with super high climbing was faster than running around. And
Well,
up the steps. But whatever's faster.
It's the equivalent of trying to jump up that wall in like an obstacle course. You know, it's not gonna be that easy.
So you please move her as far as she can get.
I don't know how far exactly she can get, but I'm moving you.
60 movement. So
I'm
way further than that.
But now you're talking about threatened squares and allies and all of that.
She wants to be way back from the thing. That works, I guess, right there.
That's all I'm saying is like you can tell me where else you want to go, but then your track of movement becomes important again.
I can't show or move the token. I don't know how to do it, but she just wants to get 10 feet away from the thing and then attack it. She doesn't want to move in close to it. 5 foot.
Yeah.
10 foot away.
So further
How do I
back
do
than
an
this?
attack? Well, yeah, I can't. I'm not moving my own token. I don't know how to move it.
Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna move you back to where you were. Okay, here you are. Now you got 60 feet of movement. Go ahead, go.
And any climbing uses up her action and prevents an attack. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, then she's just going to. I don't know how to move on this map. I don't know how to operate the interface to do it.
To move the map or
No, I just want to move my token up.
Oh, there
the
you go.
stairs.
Yeah, you're getting it.
And I don't know how to. No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. 45, 50.
That's all wrong. But okay.
What do you mean that's wrong? 60. There you go.
No, that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not me doing it.
That's me doing that.
Oh,
I see what you did, except that's not the right place. Oh, whatever. I don't.
where do you want to be?
That's fine. That location is fine. I don't want to. It's too complicated. Just that's a perfectly close location. She wanted to be 10 feet away, so she could use her spear.
Well, there's not really a spot for that unless you
Stopping on the stairs right before.
Then you're no better positioned to hit him because you're trying to attack over an angled stair.
How far away? What can she attack with?
She can attack right there. That's exactly 10 feet.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So how do I do an attack mechanically with the interface?
Open up your character sheet.
Okay, so first control left click off of Ambrose because that's who you had targeted last.
Control left click.
Yep, on Ambrose because that's who you had targeted last.
Not on purpose, I can assure you.
Yeah, I know.
Keep going.
Well, I'm waiting for that to happen so that Ambrose is no longer targeted. Do it again.
Okay.
You're controlling Eric for some reason. Double click on Scotty. Now click on Ambrose.
Huh?
Control left click on Ambrose.
Control left click on Ambrose.
You're still using Eric for some reason.
Not on purpose. No idea how
I fixed it. Now,
okay.
Now, drag your attack over.
What do you mean by that?
On your character sheet under actions, you will see your available attacks,
Okay.
and then you just drag
Okay.
the attack over.
I don't know what that means, but I'm trying different things.
Try double clicking on it. That works too.
Yes, everybody is still hasted for 5 more rounds.
Double clicking on what?
The place where it says attack +8 or long spear +10 there.
Okay.
You just
the gray
you,
box. I see. Drag the gray box. I was
correct.
trying to find the right thing to grab to drop.
Except for that was not the right thing. That was the damage.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So
I'm okay
the
with
dice
that.
box. Here we go.
All right. So luckily you hit. So all is well. You did
Okay,
the
so I rolled
damage before. No, you did the damage before you attacked, but then once you attacked, it actually hit. So good job. You have now stabbed the chimera with your long spear, pinning it down to the ground with your giant-sized body, and now it is dying. It is not dead yet, but it is dying.
Okay, and that was the wrong. There would actually be a bunch more damage on top of that. It was the wrong dice and such. But that's
Yeah.
okay. That out between sessions.
Yeah. Well, if you need an enlarged thing, then yeah, I need to set up a whole separate attack.
Yeah,
for that.
it's a whole separate thing.
Yep.
Uh,
But
John,
I can do that pretty
she
easily.
says-
So
Scotty says, "There's another one over there." Done.
and then you just click the down arrow on the combat tracker.
Okay, I'm trying to find that. Hang on. I see. Okay, there's the combat tracker.
Yes,
And the down arrow. I just clicked it. Nothing's happening. That's the down in the lower left corner. There it is. It worked. Or maybe.
Yep. It's Eric's turn now. Good.
Okay. Since it's dying, Eric is going to run over to Ulf and cast Cure Light Wounds on him. Since there's also a second Chimera coming.
Yeah. So just like an attack, but you run over and target, or you don't have to roll for the attack, but you run over and target, and then where it says healing under there, you drag that over, and it'll automatically heal him.
How do I select Ulf?
Control left click. And then a long spear is 1d8, so that would become 1d10.
No, it would become 2d6.
What? That's not the right damage progression.
Yes, it is.
What?
It doesn't go to d8s.
Oh, that's not what I was trying for.
Hold on. I gotta look this up because, like, I'm almost positive that's.
Between sessions, totally not worth it. I'll send you a link.
Oh, do you have it in front of you? You know for a fact it's 2d6. All right.
I've been GMing that game for decades. Yes.
All right.
Yes, that's definitely how it works.
And then you get 1.5 strength because it's two-handed.
Really, well, let's work it out between sessions. I don't want to take time up.
It's already done. Other than any bonuses or anything you get. Flag bearer, I guess that gives you +1 right away.
But that's just going to be to everybody all the time.
No, I know,
Right.
but I'm just adding it to this right away since I have it there. I don't know why your other long spear is giving you +10, but yeah, there you go. Long spear enlarged.
I can't control any of the numbers there on the character sheet.
And then Eric, is that your turn?
I think I've gotten everything all messed up.
Yeah. So, who are you trying to target?
I'm trying to target Ulf.
Okay. So here. There. Now you're only targeting Ulf. Now, drag the healing part of Cure Wounds over into the chat.
Sorry, ignore that. This is just Bruce trying to figure out the character sheet.
There you go. Now 10 hit points have been healed to Ulf. He is still heavily wounded, but no longer critically wounded. You see that? Where it says...
Yeah, I have to move right next to Ulf to be able to cast it. I'm gonna.
I'm sorry. I didn't see that you had tried to move. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it into that spot between Ulf and the Earth sign. And done. I'm gonna let somebody else have the honor of coup de grace the Chimera.
Oh, I think it's good and dead. It's at negative big hit points.
It's only at -21. I mean, it's a little tougher than that.
I imagine the bear would do that.
It's merely a
Is he dead or
flesh
not? That's all. That's all I need to know. Because if he's not, I'll just magic missile him.
He is not dead.
It's merely a flesh wound. Your head is off.
And yes, Hazard, you got it exactly. It's the polar bear part of him that's giving him die hard.
Okay.
I meant like it should be Ambrose who should finish him off.
Oh, you were saying the polar bear should finish him off. I thought you were commenting on how the polar bear part of him was giving him die hard.
Yeah, it wouldn't be out of the question, but still, like, it should be Ambrose to finish him off.
Yes, but his player is not here, so...
If we can make a DC 31 difficulty to stabilize, then he might survive.
He just might.
The monster?
Yeah, if he's at negative 21 hit points, that puts the DC at 31.
And assuming nobody keeps stabbing him.
He just might. You don't know. Nat 20. Nat 20 auto stabilize.
Okay.
5% chance.
I'm just gonna magic missile him so we can finish this.
Okay, so go ahead and target him.
What is the Chimera's Constitution score?
18.
So I'm looking at Die Hard. If his negative hit points is greater than his Constitution score, he's dead.
Oh, I thought it was double.
Nope, equal to or greater.
Oh, alright. Fair enough.
He's dead.
Isn't that the
Okay.
regular rule, though? Is that equal to your Constitution score is dead?
Yeah, that's the regular rule. Die Hard, if he's below 0 but not dead, he auto stabilizes.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh,
It's a very weak thing when people are continuing to stab you. Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
I have die up. It says if your negative hit points are equal to or greater than your Constitution score, you immediately die.
Yep. All right, and then he is actually dead from the spear attack, and you know, all of this was just him squirming around and you guys like panicking from the fight yet.
That's fine.
I think
Jalivy, you still
This
like
would
blast him with some magic missiles, but you know.
Eric is cool as a cucumber. He went to heal Wolf.
If he's already dead, I'm not going to cast it because I have not cast it yet.
Yeah, but you guys didn't know he was still twitching around.
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's the end for our session.
Not yet. Please let the DM say when the session ends.
Okay, so do you want me to cast it then?
Yeah, I actually do. This is all like good for the overall story of, you know, the panic moment of like this thing is still squirming on the end of the spear, and even though now, thanks to you guys looking up the rules real quick, we know that the Die Hard doesn't extend it past the Constitution score. I thought that it was like the old 3.5, you know, to where it lets you live longer than normal people. Apparently, the Pathfinder version is just you auto stabilize if you're at negative, but not auto dead.
It also lets you continue to take actions while in negative hit points.
Yeah, so it would have been useful for that 18-point gap there, but unfortunately, Scotty's huge spear just ended any chance of that.
Skewer.
Chimera kebabs.
I was just about to say that. You beat me literally by like half a second.
You snooze, you lose.
I know. I hate it. And then is that I know, I hang my head. And then is that your turn then, Jalivy? I'm so sorry to make you waste a spell slot on that.
That's fine.
It's just we didn't know, and it just adds to the reality of the situation. Like, you don't always know when something's dead instantaneously like that.
Splatter everyone with gore.
Narori, do you do anything?
I simply command the elk to smash its head up. Its head.
Yeah, the elk just gores into it again and again. You know, it's dead. Stop! He's already dead.
There's another one coming.
The elk starts to eat him.
And Ambrose cuts off the dragon head with his axe. And Ulf, what do you do?
Hold my action until I get healed.
Okay. Well, you got healed a little.
Scotty and Eric act.
Scotty says, I'll be healing people, but you have to stick around. Don't run away from me.
All right, I'm setting your initiative to 20 so that you will go right after them. And then it is at this point. This chimera is dead. But suddenly, not one, but two other chimeras bursting into the room.
Into the room or into the corridor outside the room?
What the heck just happened?
Post connection lost.
Yep, I don't know what just happened. I tried to pan over and something messed up there. But two other chimeras bull rush past North. And even though normally he'd be entitled to a roll, it's just better cinematically that they just come bursting into the room. And it's not going to mechanically affect him as far as being knocked prone or anything. Just like they burst through him, and now they're just in the room side by side, rearing up and roaring. They're slightly smaller and younger looking than the other chimera. These must be the cubs or wormlings, whatever you would call young chimeras of the adult that you just killed, and now they are pissed. So we will pick up next time on Dragons of the Frozen Seas with Double Trouble. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you anyone who's watching. And as always, everyone, good gaming.